Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be making a video I've been promising for a few months. It is my favorite baby items for 0 to 6 months. My son has finally hit 6 months old, so now I can officially make the video. So I always leave the products, websites, and the prices down below in my description bar, so make sure to check that out after the video if you are interested in any of the items that I am discussing today. Some of the prices are different than when I purchased these items. They have risen. So that is just something to be aware of. If I do state that something is a price and then I have it at a different price down in the description bar because I have updated the prices for you, that is why. Our favorite diapers that we use are the Target brand of Up and Up. They usually cost between $4.79 for a small pack, and then they make humongous boxes full of them that are $28.99. Now I usually buy the giant pack, which is $21.99. I love these diapers. They're really soft. They don't make my children rash out. They do hold the waist very well. I did notice though when you get up to a size 4 that the waistband is a little bit different and it doesn't fit as well around. And with my last daughter, she happened to leak out of her diaper a ton because it just wouldn't fit around her stomach as well as it needed to and hold the legs together so nothing would come out. So just so you are aware that that does change when it gets up from the size 3 to the size 4. Also, if you purchase the Target diapers, you can do a subscription to it, and you can also use your red card, and that will give you a total of 15% off the diaper purchase. So that is something to keep in mind. So now with wipes, our favorite wipes are the Pampers Sensitive Wipes. So I usually purchase a giant box of these as well because my 2 youngest do use these, the one on diapers and the one on the toilet, because toilet paper seems to stick to little kids, I don't know. So we do go through one big box of 9 refills in a 1-month span. So the entire box of refills rings me up at $14.59 per box. We love these wipes. They do not tear apart and they do not make our children rash out. I have noticed that when I have tried the Huggies brand, they leave little fuzzies and they rip apart. So we just stick to the Pampers. They're nice and strong and they work amazing. They're nice and smooth. They just wipe everything off and you're good to go. So my next favorite item are the Kushies baby changing pads that I found on Amazon. And at the current time, they are $15.99 per changing pad. These are amazing. I really wanted changing pads when I was going to be having this baby because with 3 girls, they pee all over the place when you change their diapers. And it gets all over everything. And I just didn't want to deal with that with a boy. So I purchased 2 of them. I got one in gray and I got one in blue chevron. The only difference between the 2 is the fabric is a little bit different. However, it is an ultra soft fabric and it is extremely waterproof. These pads do not irritate the baby's skin. And as I stated, they're just really soft and nice. And make sure that you turn them upside down to wring them out because the absorbent pad underneath that keeps it waterproof doesn't go through to wring it out with. So all the water just sits in between the 2 layers. So that just proves to you how waterproof these pads are. So my next favorite baby item is the Babyganics alcohol-free foaming hand sanitizer. This stuff is amazing. I discovered it back in about 2011 with my second daughter, and they come in 2 packs now that I purchased at Target, and they are $5.99 for a 2-pack. This stuff is, as I stated, alcohol-free, so when you put it into your hands and rub it around, it does not dry out your skin. It leaves your skin extremely soft. I love the orange scent, so it has an amazing smell. They're also good not just to have for babies. Like, I put them in my purse, I have them in a diaper bag, I have them next to my nightstand for after changing baby's diaper, of course, but they're great for when you go out in public and your kids touch stuff or, you know, they get a little bit dirty, or you just put the little hand sanitizer in their hands, they rub it together, it doesn't harm their skin, and they're good to go for making sure that they are at least sanitized. With these, they also do make a giant bottle of refills, so you don't have to continuously purchase the little pumps. They also do have a regular size hand pump. I just prefer the little travel size ones because they are convenient for throwing into purses and diaper bags to take along wherever we go. So my next favorite items are baby soap and baby lotion. Now, I was very adamant about finding an all-natural product. So when I did a whole bunch of research, it led me to the Earth Mama Natural Baby range. So I purchased the shampoo body wash and I purchased the lotion, both in the non-scented form. So the soap and body wash comes in a 5.3 ounce bottle and it does cost $5.99. And then the lotion comes in an 8 ounce bottle and that costs $13.99. So they are a little bit more expensive. However, I do like the fact that they don't have any added chemicals or anything. Now the smell, it does kind of bother me because it says non-scented, but it is scented and it has more of a like fresh smell. Not like a lemon fresh smell, but more of like a homeopathic smell that you smell when you walk into one of those shops. So that is something to be aware of with these products. However, they seem to work amazing. These products are great and I really do love them. So my next favorite baby item is a burp cloth. I used to use just the regular cloth diapers, but this is our last baby, so I splurged just a little bit. Well, more than a little bit, as you'll find out throughout this video. I wanted an ultra soft burp cloth because the baby's face is going to be rubbing on it, and I didn't want him to get scratches on his face or anything, which I noticed that the cloth diapers, they can, after many years of use, kind of leave like a little bit of irritation on the baby's skin. So I purchased Cherish Baby's 100% cotton, ultra soft, ultra large 21 by 10 inch burp cloths. Now, I found a 5-pack of these on Amazon for $10.99. They are amazing. I really, really love them. They are super soft. They easily clean up any kind of spit up or drool or anything that comes out of the baby. They are really easy to clean. They come clean nicely. The only thing that you have to do is after you dry them, you just kind of have to re-stretch them out a little bit because it is a triple layer. So both of the outer layers do kind of clump up a little bit. So you just get them stretched back out and they work just fine. So I could not find these exact ones on Amazon. They are currently sold out. However, there are numerous different sellers that do provide the same, basically the same exact burp cloths. So I did find a comparable one for you, and I do have that website that I will leave linked below. Another favorite baby item of mine are these awesome bibs that I found on Amazon. Of course, I am an avid Amazon shopper. So these ones are actually muslin bibs, and they have little teethers on the end of them. They are the most adorable items ever, as you'll see in my picture. So these ones are Nubby reversible 100% cotton 3-pack of these burp cloths with teethers attached. So these are awesome. They are very absorbent. The muslin is super soft. It does have a little Velcro circle. It's probably about like the size of a penny, and it's nicely hidden inside of the muslin fabric. So when you do attach it at the back of the neck, it doesn't rub and irritate like a lot of bibs can do. So a 3-pack of these cost me $9.99, and they are reversible. So in all reality, you're getting 6 bibs with the little teethers attached for only $9.99. I thought that was an amazing price. You have so many different varieties of patterns that you can get for your baby. I just happened to pick out like the bears, dinosaurs, and stripes, but there are so many more that you can choose from. And I think it's really awesome that it's easy for him to reach. So all he does is he picks it up and he just chews on it, and then all the drool that's coming out just catches right into the bib. So it is an awesome product, and I wish I would have thought of something like this to invent many years ago. I could be rich right now. So another item I found on Amazon is the muslin swaddle blankets. Now the ones I purchased are from Enovo, I believe it's called, and it was a 2-pack of them for $12.97, which I thought was an amazing deal, because I've looked in stores for muslin blankets and they're like upwards of $30+. I wasn't going to spend that much on a thin little blanket. My babies are all born in the winter time, so it does get kind of hot in the house with the heat on, and you really don't want to overheat your baby. You really don't want to put blankets on them all, but sometimes you just have to swaddle a baby in order to get them to sleep. So I purchased a double pack of these, and they are great. They're huge too. They're 47 inches by 47 inches. So that's a giant blanket. And they're really, really easy to just swaddle your baby up really quick. It wraps around quite a few times so they can't just, pop their little arms and legs out and whatever. They are great, great blankets, and I'm really glad I invested in these. They also work great for when you put a baby in a car seat. Like this spring, we easily drape it over the top of his legs, or, we took the car seat cover off that we did have on because it got hot out, and then you just drape it over the handle, and it kind of keeps a little bit of the wind out. It's still a very breathable fabric, so you don't have to worry about them overheating too quickly, but they are just a great blanket, and they are multi-purpose. Car seats. This was a very, very, very important deal for me to find. I wanted the best that I could find for this baby. I wanted to make sure that my child was as safe as I could possibly have him when he was in the car. So I looked online and I came across a couple of car seats that really interested me, but I basically narrowed it down to one specific car seat, the Chicco KeyFit 30 car seat. This car seat is amazing. It is so lightweight. It's easy for me to lug around. The installation, so simple. It's got latch install if you have that in your vehicle. It's got a 1-button push release, which I thought was absolutely great. In the past, I've had car seats that you have needed 2 hands to undo them from the car seat base, and it's just a pain in the butt. This car seat has tons of great features, and you can check it out down below if you are interested off of the website. I did list the one for Target. I did get mine from Bye Bye Baby. My sister was actually awesome enough to purchase it for me, so thank you. But yeah, I definitely recommend, if you are going to be having a baby, that you check this car seat out. It is just the bomb. Also, the price of the car seat is $199.99. I do, however, recommend that you do find deals. You can always find deals for car seats. They always have 15% off at Bye Bye Baby. And then at Target, I think twice a year, they do kind of like what Babies R Us did, and they do a trade-in where you can get like 25% off of your next purchase by trading in an old one. So hit up rummage sales, find some old crummy car seat that's not technically usable anymore. You can trade that in and get a coupon to get a percentage off your next car seat buy. So I really recommend that you look into those kinds of deals when you are purchasing car seats, strollers, any big item like that. That is going to cost you a ton of money. So along with car seats, my next favorite car seat accessory item, my sister actually did buy it again, so thank you again. It is the Infantino Gaga Go car seat activity spiral. It is essentially just this box that spirals along the car seat handle, and it's got a couple of little things that hang from it. It's got like a mirror and a teether and some other little like crinkly thing, and then it's got this fox head on it. My son loves this. He sits there and he talks to this fox. He plays with the little mirror. He looks in it. He takes the teether leaf ring thingies and he chomps on them. It is just an amazing accessory. This does cost $14.99. I'm so glad she found this item and purchased it for us. Another favorite item is a wubby. Some people call it like a comfort blanket. It's just this little like head of an animal, and it's got like a little blankie on it. But all of my children have had them. They are a great accessory to have. You don't really need one, but as I stated, we splurged on this baby. All my other children had them, and I wanted to get a really nice one for him. So I found a really cute black bear one, and it is Demdako You Are Loved Black Plushy Bear. And I found this on Amazon. It is $15.95 for this little bear plushie. However, I absolutely love it. So it is just a little comfort object that he does sleep with. I can kind of switch out my hand or my arm for this little wubby thing, and he just likes to hold on to it, and he just sleeps a little bit better at night when he has this in his arms. Now, another favorite, and this one is going to be a little weird. I admit I was very turned off by this when I first learned about it. Is called a Nose Frida. Now, you can get this at Target for $15.99. My sister used this with her youngest, and I was just about to have my third daughter, and I saw her using it, and I was really grossed out. I thought it was like the most disgusting thing in the world, and she was even like, oh, no, it looks gross, but just wait. And then it is awesome. I mean, so what you do with this thing is you stick the little one end in their nose, and you have a little tube that has a mouthpiece on it, and you suck, and it pulls all their snot out of their nose. Okay, now I know this sounds really nasty. It really does. I was so just disgusted by the thought of using one of these things. However, the little hospital nose aspirators that you get, they don't really do anything. These things take all the snot out. It is amazing. So in this little tube, it does have a filter, okay, and then another long tube that goes to your mouth. There's no way any snot or boogers or anything is going to get to your mouth. Absolutely no way. Easily disassembles. You can hand wash it to sanitize it, and it is just an amazing feature. I highly recommend that if you are going to have a baby, or if you have a baby and you haven't invested in one of these, that you do so. Let's jump into bottles and nooks. Our favorite brand this time around are the MAM bottles and orthopedic nooks. So with our last baby, she loved the Komotomo bottles. It was the only one we could find that would work for her. But with this baby, I gave him the Komotomo bottle, the same exact one, and he just didn't seem to be able to latch onto it just right. So I said, okay, I want to get something else, because the Komotomo bottle, the nipple is round. Now, when a baby is breastfeeding, your nipple doesn't stay round. It kind of flattens out a little bit. So I got him the MAM bottles, which the nipple is more of an oval shaped, and it flattens out a lot easier. He absolutely took to these bottles. He could suck down milk like nothing. It was amazing. So just the difference between the size of the nipple, the shape of the nipple for your baby, I know it is very hard to find a proper bottle for baby. Now, my biggest thing was nipple to bottle confusion. I didn't want to have to deal with him not being able to latch onto my breast because he was having, you know, a different type of bottle. And I do know all babies are different. What works for one person may not work for another. I'm just giving this video from my favorites that I have had for this child for the first 6 months. So whatever I have on here, it may not work for you, and that's all right. These are just my opinions. Again, these bottles are awesome. He gets this little 5-ounce bottle. Breastfed babies don't need more than that. These ones are anti-colic, so when they do drink out of it, it does make a little squeaky noise as the air suctions out of the bottom of the bottle, so that's how you know the baby's drinking properly. Also, with the nooks, they have the same little nipple kind of top to them so that there is no confusion between the bottle and the nook. So babies love to suck for comfort. So when you're taking the bottle away from him and then they still want to suck, if you're putting something of a different shape into his mouth, he might panic a little bit and they aren't going to want to take it. So it was really important that we had the exact same shape of the nook as well as the bottle. These things are amazing. He loves them. So along with nooks are nook leashes. Now, these things are amazing. Babies love to spit their nooks out. They love to pull them out. They love to throw them. Moms and dads love to lose them. We still constantly lose our Nooks. However, when we go anywhere, we love to attach him to his car seat and they stay put. You can also use them to attach little toys or teethers to. If they fit into the little loop, they're great to have. So he's got one teether and one Nook attached to his car seat every time we go anywhere. Also, when he is at home, if he's moving around, we clip him up to his like little onesie right up here on top. However, do not allow your child to sleep with these, please, because they are a strap. They could get tangled around the baby's neck and he could suffocate. So I highly recommend, if you're going to give your baby a nap or anything, to remove these items, take the Nook off, and just give it back to them as it is. Let's go over the prices of those 3 items really quick. The bottles I bought in a 3-pack for $17.99. Now they are expensive, and those are for the small 5-ounce bottles. However, I stated I was kind of splurging. Now for the Nooks, they are $6.99 for a 2-pack. Nooks are always expensive, so I was kind of expecting that, but again, it's a MAM brand, so they are a little bit more expensive. And for the Nook leashes, I found them on Amazon. You can get so many different varieties. You don't have to get this exact one. I just love the pattern on these ones. So I paid for a 4-pack of them, and a little carrier case actually came with mine, and it was only $5.99. So I thought that was a great deal. So now we come to the 2 huge items that we really splurged on that are our favorite items that he has. So the first one is the Baby Einstein's 5-in-1 Journey of Discovery Playmat. Now this thing is like all the bells and whistles. It goes flat, it folds up into a little ball pit. It comes with a bunch of accessories, including 10 little balls with a carrier case for them, for your baby to play in. It grows with them. It's got a little tummy time thing. It's just amazing. I love this thing. We got it for him when he was about a month and a half years. We got this for him when he was about a month old, and he started doing his tummy time on it, and he would just sit there and just be fascinated with toys. And now he sits up and he crawls all around in it, and he plays with the little balls. It's even got these little like holes in the top netting area where you can put the balls down in and through. It's just an awesome little playmat, and it's got a whole map of like the world on it. It is just the coolest thing I found. I had to splurge on it. It was actually quite expensive. I paid upwards of $60 for it. Right now it is only $49.49 at Target.com, so I will leave a link down below. You can check it out. There's so many different pictures of it. It is just the coolest little playmat ever. So the very last item I purchased was the Baby Einstein's Journey of Discovery Jumper. The thing that stuck out to me was it had a miniature little globe on it that actually moves around. I was like, that thing's amazing. So I started looking at all the features on it. It plays music, it sings little songs, it has 3 different languages that it speaks to your baby in. It's got English, French, and Spanish. It's got a whole bunch of little gadgets that he can play with. It spins around in a whole circle. Like, it is just the most awesomest jumper ever. So I had to buy it. This cost me $99.99. I was just like, when I saw the price, but I had to get this for him just because this item was so awesome. What I love about this is I can put him in it for like upwards of half an hour and he keeps occupied. So I can go and I can do a load of dishes or a load of laundry, or I can actually eat a hot dinner. It's amazing. I love this thing. He loves to sit in this thing and play with it. Eventually he gets upset. He doesn't want to be in it anymore. He gets sick of jumping around. Who wouldn't? So those are all my favorite items, but I do want to make mention of one more thing. On Target.com, they have seasonal outfits. Now, I am huge on dressing my children up for the holidays, so I purchased these little outfits that they come out with. They have Thanksgiving, Christmas, Halloween, Easter, Valentine's Day. Anything you can think of, they have a seasonal outfit for, and they are all $9.99 for each outfit. So I've already purchased like 6 outfits for him on this site. They are just great little outfits that I just wanted to make mention of that you can find if you are into that kind of thing. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know down below if you guys have purchased any of these items. If you are thinking about purchasing an item that I have listed, let me know if you enjoyed this video. Like my video, make sure to subscribe, hit my notification bell, give me some feedback. I would love to hear from you on if you like these items too. So I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will talk to you all later. Bye!